carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically a rest area in South Carolina somewhere. This is not our destination. We are headed down to the Sunshine State of Florida. We're spending the next 7 days traveling around Florida, looking at some of the unusual and wonderful things. I'm going to be trying to do vlogs every day, maybe throw some live streams in there. If you want to meet me, come tomorrow to Old Town in Kissimmee, Florida. I think I previously said it was in Orlando. Old Town, Kissimmee, Florida, 6:30 in front of the Crazy Couch. We'll have a meetup. Anyone wants to show up can show up. No official plans, just hang out, have a good time together. Also, the following day, which is May the 3rd, the meetup is on May the 2nd. May the 3rd, I will be at Universal Studios for the first time. I've never visited the theme park, Universal Studios, and I really don't know my way around. So come, if you have a pass or some way to get into Universal, come hit me up and you can show me around, because I don't know what I'm doing. Before we hit the road again, just want to remind everyone, if you like supporting this channel, a donation of $3 or more a month will get you a postcard on Patreon. Also, if you want to check out my Spreadshirt shop, I have some wonderful shirt designs such as this that I'm wearing. Also, I have a amazing new shirt, brand new shirt in the shop by Bertram Belrose, this Carpet Vision shirt right here. If you want to look through those, if you have the time, I'd appreciate it. But for now, we need to get on the road. Follow me. All right, our first stop, we're here in Bowman, South Carolina. Took a little side trip because there is something truly spectacular here. Look at this. This is the UFO Welcome Center. It was put together by a man named Jody Pendarvis. Built a full giant-sized UFO in front of his trailer. I don't know what this structure is. This is a newer structure right here. I'm not really sure what it is. Uh-oh, looks like we can actually go in. Entrance and some sort of space age equipment right there. Drawbridge right here into the belly of the UFO. There's a toilet. Looks like it is very much a work in progress. Little lookout area right here. All right, we can go up to the top. Is this safe? I don't know. There's another ladder. It's got to be safe, right? Otherwise, why would it exist? All right, we are in the top of the UFO. There's a TV and a telescope. My fear of heights is kicking in a little bit here. There's this ladder I just crawled down. It's just balanced on these 2x4s that I'm standing on. Then I gotta go down there, and my shoe's untied. This may be one of the most dangerous structures I've ever been inside. And here we are in Georgia. This is the Georgia Welcome Center, the You know, every state, or at least every state should have a welcome center right when you drive in to welcome you to the state and extol the virtues of said state onto you. Let's see what Georgia has to offer. Oh, this is actually pretty cool in here. Got some Spanish moss, got a trolley. Look who's here to welcome you to Georgia. Forrest Gump himself. Yeah, it's really cool how they have these trees inside. What I want to know is why this one has a wizard face. According to this, on St. Simon's Island, you actually will find faces in the trees. That sounds like something I might want to check out. Of course, what would Georgia be without a trip to one of my favorite attractions, Babyland General? Yes. Now, I know some of the Georgia Welcome Centers used to, or either still do, give out samples of Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola is from Georgia, but here you have to pay money for it. Remember one of the Georgia Welcome Centers, not this one, but a different one, they had music playing of only musicians from Georgia, and I remember, two songs I remember hearing were Jump by Criss Cross and Closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls. Alright, so we're not going to be in Georgia too long, just passing through the little bit that reaches out and touches the ocean. We should be hitting Florida here shortly. And so let's see how their welcome center compares to Georgia's. I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountain. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. The less I seek my source for some definitive, the closer I am to find. All right, welcome to Sunshine Town, also known as Florida. We are at the Florida Welcome Center, and the Georgia Welcome Center is pretty nice. We're gonna see how this stacks up. Now this is what I'm talking about. The Florida Welcome Center offers free orange juice. Now, the Florida citrus people used to use Disney's Orange Bird as their mascot, but they have now switched to the bulging, muscular Citrus Man. So yes, it's hard to argue with fresh orange juice, but the Georgia rest stop did have Forrest Gump. It's a lot closer than I thought. I don't know. I may have to give this one some thought on which state has the best welcome center. We are at Clark's Fish Camp in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm gonna get a little bit of food to put in my mouth. Now this restaurant is very fascinating. They have a massive taxidermy collection. Just look at all this wrapped in Christmas lights. Looks like we got an albino raccoon there and some sort of creepy monkey. In addition to lots of dead animals, they actually have one very live animal. A big old gator. I don't know if I've ever seen this arrangement where you have a container or cage that contains both taxidermied animals and live animals. There's my spirit animal, possum. Check out, there's a big beaver right there, right next to the gator. Hey gator. This is where the gator goes swimming, right next to this happy little possum right here. And if you look just slightly to the right, there is a full-size giraffe crammed in the corner. That's pretty much insane. Yeah, we got a vicious baboon. There's yet another possum. I mean, just take a look at this. Look how close I am to this tiger. This is the view from my table. I've literally never seen that many snarling mouths at once. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that baboon. Look at this wildebeest. It's like on a cloud along with this lion. I wonder if they're in heaven. Maybe that's Mufasa. Stuffed gorilla looks a little scary. Just noticed that baboon there is holding a human skull and contemplating life. This bear is terrifying. This bear is not so much, because he's missing half his body. Look at that. Look at that tiger. It's a very rare and dangerous Florida cryptid. The sponge man. The sponge man. Look at his shark-like teeth. Look at this. Giant gator meets antelope meets lion meets giant snake meets albino sloth. In this room here we have a dark, disturbing version of the Enchanted Tiki room. There's a big old crow next to that speaker that's spewing copyrighted music. To celebrate my trip to Florida, I have a Florida specific meal of conch and gator. So good. Look, they even got a shrunken head, but please keep your hands off. I don't know what that is. It looks like a giant rat of some sort. Looks like they got a woolly booger there, or Asquatch. Wow, it's a super good food and more taxidermy than your average taxidermy museum. Now walking down the old-timey streets of St. Augustine. Now here we have a sexy cowgirl mermaid, and she is surrounded by shirtless veterinarian mermaid, as well as cigar-smoking leather mermaid. There's a little dog with some very strong political opinions. Hippo gourmet popsicles. And around the corner, they have a wooden popsicle. But don't lick that because you'll get splinters in your tongue. You know what? Let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh wow, I think this is the first time I've seen Dole Whip served anywhere outside of Disney property. There is the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the USA. I don't know if this is still open. It's closed right now, but I remember I went in here one time and there was some really creepy animatronics. Alright, we are checked in to the hotel on the first night of our Florida trek. I'm really excited about this. Florida is one of my favorite states, and it has so many great and weird and wonderful roadside attractions. I'm looking forward to filming them over the next couple days. I got my meetup tomorrow. Again, that is at Old Town in Kissimmee. 6:30, we'll just show up and we'll hang out and have fun. Also, I'll be wandering around Universal Studios aimlessly on the 3rd. I think that's it for now. Appreciate you guys watching, and this one's in the bag.